Good morning. Good morning, my early morning peeps. How are you today? On this fine hump day. If you're on this early, say hello. I'm Lisa Thibodeau, and I am going to show you how to get this length on this eye with the brand new amazingness that is this. Moodstruck Epic, can you read it? Moodstruck Epic 4D. Okay, let me get close and look up, and you can see that on this side, don't really have long lashes. They're very light in color. Look at what I've done here. I've been showing several different techniques when I do my Tib Talk 10 at 10. I usually do at 10 o'clock Monday through Friday. It's called the Tib Talk 10 because it's always 10 minutes or less, and I usually give a positive message and a tip. Well, today my cousin is graduating from 8th grade, going to high school. It's a big deal in New Orleans. He's going to be leaving the school he's been in since pre-K. So we're going there, so I won't be able to do my live at 10. So I figured since I'm getting ready early, what about my early morning peeps that haven't been able to see this amazingness? I also have another technique for you, that is to twirl it, twist it, and what did I put? Twirl, twist, and blow up. Excuse me. I'm also getting a cold, and usually I cannot stop it when it happens. It's so aggravating. So I'm going to show you what you do with it. First thing I like to do is I love using, this is like an old eyeliner brush, or you can use your new one too, but like when I've already used all of the eyeliner in it, I like to keep one of the spoolies for my mascara. So excuse me, let me have some more coffee. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Melissa. And so I use it to make sure that my lashes stay separated, okay? Now I'm gonna see if I can do this in the phone instead of the mirror. But I do have a mirror here in case I need to, see if I can move that a little bit closer, in case I need to see it. Because it's so early, usually I'm in my office, but the lighting in there is really bad right now because it's so early. Early for me. This used to not be too early for me. I used to be already at work, but now that I'm retired, it's early to get up at 6. If I can use my voice. All right. This is revolutionary Y-shaped fibers, okay? There are fibers in it to build volume and length. It also is a revolutionary brush. So one technique is to kind of pull all the product off the brush. I've shown that already. Yesterday I showed a technique of just doing it like your regular lashes. It still works great. This one, you're going to make sure that it's all the way in, and then you're going to pull out very, very slow so that the mechanism that's in here can actually pull off a lot of the product, okay? And then I just kind of take the end off, okay? The technique I showed before is pulling it all off. That is also an option, but I'm showing you this technique right now. You're going to be kind of twisting it like this, like, that's not the word I want. I'm like lost the word at 58. That happens a lot. But I want to show you the wiggle. That's what it is, wiggle. Oh, wiggle and twist, okay. But when you twirl it, notice I have my thumb right here. You're going to twirl it towards your eye so that now my thumb's up at the top. That's the difference. It is a little awkward at first. I'm going to be totally honest with you, but it's kind of like when I first started putting contacts in, I thought, oh, I was doing all this stuff and I cannot touch my eye. Shoot, now I can do it in the dark, just, put it in, take it out. So it just takes a little practice. That's all it does. Okay, so you're going to start all the way at the base of your lashes with this coat. And you're going to wiggle and then roll it up. Okay, wiggle, roll it up. wiggle, roll. See, I'm rolling it towards my eye. A lot of people, when they would twirl this way, and you don't get as much length that way, okay? And that's the thing I did first too. They said twirl it, I was twirling it the other way. But now I can see the difference. You just keep doing it. Wiggle. Some people like to, when they wiggle here, then also kind of blink to make sure the product gets all the way. Sometimes I don't like to do that because then I end up with it down here, right? But if that works for you, that's another technique that's good as well. Trying to get it right. You got to hold it right. You want that thumb at the bottom so that you can twist it. And you just keep on with that first coat. You don't need to put it back in the thing yet, okay? Only when you're ready for your second coat. If you even want a second coat, that's just depending. Depends on how dramatic you want your lashes, how short they are to begin with, okay? Let me just look in my mirror here. I think, can y'all still see if I look in the mirror? Yeah. So this is just one coat. Look what it's doing already. Then I like to take the end of it to get the ends here. And also I love pulling this out. Let's see, I got a little bit on it. If you get some on it, I've taught this mascara trick before. If you get some on by the brush, leave it there, let it dry. Then we're gonna use that spoolie, it comes right off. If I try to mess with it now, it's gonna smear. You don't wanna do that, okay? Notice I have not put my wand back in the bottle, the tube, whatever you want to call it, but I'm still adding, twist, twirl. It's hard to do that and hold the pull it out a little bit if your lashes, if you have hooded eyes, I think that helps. Okay, first coat. Then what's left on the first coat, that's what I'm gonna use to do my bottom lashes, okay? Sometimes I do my bottom lashes, sometimes I don't. I've been doing it with this 4D to show everybody. But you don't want a lot on it. So you want it to be after you did that first base coat. Okay, then I said blow up. That's another reason why I'm in my bathroom. So I'm gonna close this all the way up and I'm gonna take my blow dryer. We used to use this trick with the 4D. It really helps it to lift it, to fuse those wide nylon fibers together, and also to dry it. Okay, so you put it on low, you put it on cool, and you just look up and blow it up. Now, don't use hot, don't be burning yourself, okay? Use the cool, all right? Okay, then you're gonna come back and same way you did it the first time, very slowly. Use that mechanism, pull it out, making sure it's getting off. Get that little end off. Okay. Now this time, for the second coat, you're gonna really try to build the length. So you're gonna not go all the way to your water line. You're gonna start halfway and go up, okay?